Welcome to your favorite show, Talent Hunt. It's Monday night, and we are so excited to tell you about someone who has a story to tell, a story of a life, a story of encouragement through dance.
நடனம் ஆடினார் வெகு நாகரிகமாகவே கனக சபையில் அந்த நடனம் ஆடினார் வெகு நாகரிகமாகவே கனக சபையில் வடகையிலையில் முன்னாள் மாமுனி கருள் செய்தபடி தவறாமல் தில்லையில் மதியில் வந்து தை மாசத்தில் குரு பூசத்தில் பகல் நேரத்தில் வடகையிலையில் முன்னாள் மாங்கல் நேரத்தில் தாம் தக்கிட்ட தகஜம் தகடம் தரிகும் தரிதீம் திமித தனனம் 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 ஆடினார்.
Let's welcome Pranaya to our studio tonight. Pranaya, welcome. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing good.
Okay, good to see you. Look at you, looking so gorgeous, so beautiful.
Thank you.
And
You too.
being seeing your dance, my God, you are fantastic.
Thank you.
We are going to talk about you, and this is the guest here tonight, and we are going to talk about her love towards dance and how she is motivating all these beautiful young budding talented artists as well. So Pranaya, before we go anywhere, let us know, let our viewers know that how you started, what was the motivation part?
My journey started off with Kuchipudi, learned with her, and then after that I have a couple of other teachers, and finally my grandmom had a big role in my life, me continuing with the dance. So she is very much into spiritual satsangs, and she used to gather few ladies from the community, and she used to read Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavata stories. So I used to tag along wherever she used to go. So that's where my grandmom met my teacher. She told my grandmom that she teaches music and dance, and then you should teach my granddaughter, and then that's how I got introduced, and my serious learning has started from there. And there are three people who made big difference. I had many teachers at different age, but the first guru was Mrs. Shakuntala Devi. She was encyclopedia of dance, but as a child I haven't paid a lot of attention what all she was teaching. But later in my life I met Anjali. She is very good friend of mine, and she worked with Hema Malini, and she performed a lot in her. So her experience was more dance ballets and traveling around and performing. So she kind of, whatever I have learnt, a very short period of time I have learnt with her, but the perfection that whatever the song I am learning, if I am struggling with something, you come back and work with the basic steps. You fix it there and then go back and perform the same thing again, then it will completely a different thing. So that's what I try to, these are all the small experiences what each and every one I had learnt. So I always tell this story to my students as well, that whatever I had learnt from Anjali. And then later I met Archana. She is also like my mentor, my teacher, my best friend, everything to me. Like whatever is there, even in personal life or a professional life, I look up to her. The greatest supporters as like Archana and my mom, I always get an unconditional love from them, and I'm so blessed to have them
In your life?
in my life.
Of
Yeah,
course.
as
Wow, it's
part of
quite a
dance.
journey.
Yes.
It is quite a journey. So
Yes.
from a student, and then you started your lessons and all that, but now you are in a totally different path. So have you ever thought that, okay, this is my life and I want to be with the dance my whole life, or you were thinking about, no, I will choose something else and dance will be my hobby?
So I never thought that I would take dance as my career,
Huh.
but somehow without my knowledge, dance was always been part of my life. As a child, Bhakta Prahalada and the Lavakusha stories are my favorite stories. I used to go to bed and I used to beg my grandma to tell those stories. So my interest continued because dance is all about you're telling the story.
Yeah.
Through
Yeah.
your expressions, your imagination, the little Krishna walking towards you,
Right.
or all the naughty things that little Krishna had done. So all those things with her stories, I think that has always connected me back. And then in my classes also when I'm teaching, because as a child all those stories I enjoyed a lot. We do using the small hand gestures. I introduce Lord Ganesha, who is the father of Lord Ganesha, who is the mother, how Lord Ganesha was born in a regular simple language
Story,
for a younger
yeah.
ones. We do a lot of story time. So all the 5-year-olds enjoy story time a lot in our classes. So yeah,
Right, Pranaya,
yeah.
you. I don't
Yeah.
believe that your sweet 16 time is gone. You still look beautiful, and you still look 16 though. Of course, we're never old, right? So because you are so creative, so fantastic. So now tell me that how you really got this energy to not only entertain others but to give all the little young kids of this neighborhood, of our New Jersey neighborhood, I can say, that that they are also now motivating towards our this ethnic dance structure. I mean, it's very hard, right?
Right.
Because their upbringing in this society is totally
Right.
different, and then what we want to showcase, or you are trying to showcase, is a totally different thing for them.
Right.
So how they are managing into that? How really they're doing?
I think the Bharatanatyam, it's been the most oldest dance form, and then it is so beautifully structured. The way the basic steps have introduced, the Tattadu has only the steps, different patterns of leg movements, and then later the hands have introduced, and later slowly the how to explore the floor has been introduced. And as you finish all the basics, and then it's like you're learning to read a book, like you're knowing the sounds of the alphabet, and then
Right.
you're putting few letters together and making a word, and then slowly putting the words together and started making the sentence, and then you start reading the chapter books and things like that. It is so beautifully structured, and if you follow that path, nobody can go wrong. Seen there are so many different age groups. I have seen for the past 14 years I've been teaching.
14 years?
14 years.
14 years she's been teaching
Yeah.
guys. Okay.
So it's been a great journey. I have learnt a lot more than when I was as a student. As a teacher, I have learnt a lot. So because more deeper, every new child comes, and then I'm teaching that again to the different child, and every child takes it in a different way. So it's like I have grown as a teacher also. A deeper understanding happened after I became a teacher. And especially Archana had made a huge difference. She made me understand what is the Abhinaya part of it. There is a
Acha.
pure dance and there is a expression
Abhinaya,
part of
expression
it.
part, yeah.
So it's like you close your eyes and imagine the scenery behind it, what is going on. Like forget about this is a classroom or somebody teaching you, or you're on a stage or somebody is watching you. Forget about everything and imagine a scenery, and then have a dialogue in it, and then understand the Nayaka and Nayaki. What is the role you are
Playing.
and then understand the lyrics. What are the lyrics are saying, and what is that the poet is trying to portray. So what is the intention, why the lyrics are this way, and what is that the poet wanted to put in there. Once you understand that, then it is all, there is only
Easy.
technical part of it a teacher can teach you. Then after that, how you take it to the audience is totally, it's personalized to each and every person as a dancer. So that is the great realization I have learnt it from Archana. She is an amazing performer, and then later out of curiosity I started learning more and more, and Priyadarshini Govind and Leela Samson, and they are always been my inspiration. And after coming to New Jersey, I feel that is blessing that we have so many cultural events
Going
happen
on here, yeah.
here. I have always thought about meeting them, watching their performances. I wanted to go to Chennai, watch the dance festival, but it never happened. But after coming to New Jersey, I was blessed to witness their performance, their team coming here and performing. I always spread the word to my students, don't miss the opportunity to watch them. They are like world-class performers. So then I have attended a workshop in Ravindra Bharati, Hyderabad with C.V. Chandrasekhar garu. He is he was 71 years old when I attended the workshop. It was a 3-day workshop. All the 3 days from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. he was standing and teaching. I mean, the practice, the dedication, the passion towards the dance, that's the only thing can give that energy even at that age.
9
So
to 7.
9 a.m. to, only for the lunch break we would have taken 1 hour break. Otherwise he was standing and talking so peacefully, answering everybody. There were teachers all over the world. There people came to see him, to talk to him. It is a blessing to have him. So, and then few other dancers right now, Ranjit and Vijna I met through Archana. They are very good friends of her. They are wife and husband.
Acha.
Like first time when I saw them, their performance in Shilparamam was like, I fell in love with both of them, the way they're such a fine artist, and at the same time they are so humble and down to earth. I think dance gives that personality.
So when you were not dancing, so you're cooking with your hubby, is that the plan?
My kids and everybody, and now at this point, all the 3 of them cooks, I clean.
Oh, that's good. I mean, that is good for you. So then you don't have to worry for anything.
I mean, they all love to cook. Nobody likes to clean. So now
You are the
I
one
could,
now. Okay, all right, helping them doing that.
But it's been a blessing that he likes to cook, because Sundays I'm out the whole day, entire day teaching. But I'm at peace that they can cook themselves and take care of themselves. That I don't need to rush home, that I have to serve them the food or something.
Exactly.
So,
Your favorite Bharatanatyam dancer that you really love and you really adore?
yeah, I mean, Priyadarshini Govind and Leela Samson, they're always been my inspiration. And then when I perform, I always look into another performer. Her expressions are really beautiful. It is Apurva Jayaraman.
Oh,
So she is a beautiful dancer, and who else? There are a lot of, Anjali and Archana were always the live example for me. They have taught me so much. They are like to the core perfectionists. So they are of my age, and I had that freedom of, I mean, sharing everything. I never had a fear of, should I ask or should I not ask. So
the ballroom dance, isn't
Yes,
it? Yeah,
yes.
yeah. All right. So we're gonna come to that point as well.
yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, during the college, the Bollywood came into my life, and I totally enjoyed performing during. So after coming to New York, I had a friend, my husband's colleague. our common interest was dance. So with her, I joined the salsa classes there.
Wow.
So we used to walk to the train station, and there was a glass, and there is a studio. People are learning salsa, but it's a couple dance. I'm not sure. I can't bring my husband to
Dance.
dance. He sings, but he cannot dance. But he never wanted to try it. It's not his choice. So then we saw a few people without their partners. They were learning dance. I said, why can't we go? We can go without. We just went and inquired that can we go without a partner? I said, of course. That's how my journey towards introducing
Western.
Western dance styles have started. I've learned salsa for about a year, and after that, in Charlotte, North Carolina, I went to the community college. Before my younger one was born, I learned there are 4 dance styles they are teaching. It's like foxtrot, cha-cha, waltz and swing. So it was so difficult for me to understand this music. The first basic level is all about just moving to the music. What music is foxtrot music? What is the because me as a traditional background, I have never heard the Western music at all.
Right.
For me, it's like a big adventurous thing. But the teacher really helped, and it was very good. And then I did the intermediate level also. That was a great experience. And then I saw something like urban hip hop classes are going on. Oh, I have experienced that, and why can't I try this one? And then I went to learn hip hop classes at Carolina Dance Academy, one of the very big schools in Charlotte. So there I met Jessica. She was a very good hip hop teacher there in that school, and she used to teach at other dance schools also, and she became very good friend of mine. And then she used to take me places like, come, I'll introduce to my friends. And then like, because I was the only one from non that culture, like an Indian person there, and then she used to be very kind. Are you okay? Are you comfortable in this? And she was pretty nice. And then she introduced me to a lot of other New York-based hip hop dancers then, and then had a great time with her. Like, it's a journey. Met a lot of people.
So what is the goal now for you, Pranaya? Because so you want to do more performances, or you want to teach more kids, or
So I enjoy teaching a lot. I mean, if I wouldn't have become a dance teacher, I would have become a teacher. So I like to be always around with the younger kids.
okay.
So enjoyed being with the younger kids. Interested in volunteering this thing. I really like how to work with very young kids. There was like 6 months to 2-year-olds, toddlers. It is very difficult to get their attention at that age, making them sit at place or follow your direction. Then she recommended me to read few books. Then I really enjoyed. That's when read so many books, and I used to discuss with her. I read this one, and then she used to give her own experience and inputs. So working with the younger minds, kind of, and but even exploring a lot of other dance styles. My love is always been the Bharatanatyam.
that
So
that
it
is
is-
the thing, yeah, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
But it is really great to talk to you, Pranaya, and we did learn a lot about, I mean, different dance styles and how she was interested by them. Let's see a few glimpses that how she is teaching the little ones and what they're doing on stage.